Hey everybody, welcome back to the potting shed. The sun is shining and it's a Sunday afternoon. The sweet peas are still in their cell trays, no movement there yet, but we're not in any hurry for those to come out. And I've taken off the plastic insulation and bubble wrap of my plants. They have got through the winter even though we've had some -7s. The only things that have really suffered are the soft plants like Tradescantias. I mean, these geranium, these will come back. They will come back. I'm still not giving these a water yet, and I am going to cover them up again. The reason I've uncovered everything is to make a bit of space. So some of the bulbs that we did back in October, these are all starting to show now, some more than others. But the reason I've made a bit of space is because I'm going to be planting tomatoes in the same soil again, which could be bad practice, but what I'm going to do is add some farmyard manure to the soil, feed it up, which has got plenty of microorganisms and nutrients in, and it'll just revitalise the soil and put some organic matter back in, and that will enable me to grow similar plants or the same plants in the same soil, rather than suffering from something called soil sickness, where you plant something in the same patch and eventually it starts to deteriorate because the plants are using the same nutrients year after year. So in a nutshell, we're going to put some organic matter into the soil and feed it up so that we can plant our tomatoes in here again. Right, on to the next job, moving the bulbs. Right, so I've got the garden fork and I have got my little penknife. I'm just going to cut the bag of farmyard manure open. Hope this comes out all right on the video. Oh. And all I'm going to do is distribute this along the bed. And surprisingly, it doesn't smell as bad as you think it might. All I'm going to try and do, let's just have a look, is work my way along. So I'm going to start at the top end up here, and I'm just going to break it up carefully and incorporate it into the soil that's already there. Obviously any weeds that you find you can take out, and I'm just digging it into the ground so that hopefully it'll just enrich the soil, and any crops that I plant directly into the ground will be able to tap into this nutrient rich organic matter. So it's good practice, and as you can see from the soil, it is actually quite good. There's plenty of organic matter in it, and this good stuff that I'm putting in will reduce the fact that I might need to use chemical fertilizers. So it's organic, it's natural, and the plant roots will tap into this resource and hopefully produce some really nice fruits on the tomato plants, or cucumbers, or peppers, whatever I decide to put in, or all three. It's just a nice way to manage your greenhouse, be kind to your soil, and hopefully get a good result from your plants. You know, you're going to put a lot of effort into seed sowing and pricking out the seedlings and growing them on, so why not give them a really good soil to get their roots into. Okay, I've left the tomato supports up. They're fine. You might want to check your strings just to make sure that they're not wearing out, but they're still quite sturdy, they're not rotting, nothing needs replacing, and they are. This is ready to go now in the spring when it finally arrives. There you go, break up the lumps, pick any weeds up, and there you have it. I've saved a little bit of manure to put on the other side, but hopefully we should be good. Then all I tend to do is just brush it off the path Bit of hygiene, keep it nice and clean. It's not getting on your shoes then and getting shredded into the house or everywhere else. You know, and that is it pretty much. So you've fed the soil up, and in the spring, maybe April, May time, you're getting your young tomato plants in. You know that that soil is going to provide nice nutrients for your plants. Oh, there we go, a bit out of breath. I'm going for my Sunday roast now.